WON YouTube Networks is now on Facebook. Check it out.
This is WON Brooklyn. From Old Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, New York, WON Sports presents New York White Sox baseball, powered by MLB The Show 18. Tonight, it's Game 2 of a two-game interleague series between the New York White Sox and the Pittsburgh Pirates. We had a dandy last night. Will the second night be the same thing? We'll find out. Pirates and Sox is next.
It's been quite a week for me. Home, a new job, a new city. What else could a girl ask for? What was that woman's problem? Why was she following me like that? She gave me quite a scare.
I'm Detective Mara from the Chicago Police Department. I'm actually here concerning the death of Mark Luther. I've been traveling the country the last few weeks and looking to find people who seem to know some information about that.
Oh, what does that have to do with me?
It has a lot to do with you because you know him.
I don't know what you mean. I didn't know any Mark Luther.
That's BS, lady. Or should I call you Superwoman?
How dare you? I never worked with any Luther and I'm not Superwoman.
Sure you are. Remember the good times where you worked with him to destroy the whole town of Scarborough and all those innocent people?
Get the hell out of my house!
Oh, did I strike a nerve?
Get the hell out, Detective Mara! She's not a police detective. She's Mark Luther's daughter.
Indeed. I am Mark Luther's daughter. There was no reason for you to let Supergirl kill my father.
Let's be honest. Your dad was an evil man. He enjoyed killing people for fun, and I just can't approve of that kind of human being. We're lucky that the government found me in the condition that I was in after your father's death. The entire evil residue that he injected me with is completely gone, but the powers are still here, and I'm going to use them for good.
You probably found out that I wasted your time and tricked you. You're probably angry as hell. And you know what? I frankly don't care. I have some unfinished business to settle with you. So if you have the guts to do it, meet me at 125 West 9th Street. It's a small place with a pool house attached. So come and show yourself if you dare, super bitch. Sincerely, Karen Luther, aka your worst nightmare.
I have had enough of this creature. This woman is getting on my last nerves. Well, she asked for it, and she's gonna get it. Not today. No, I have to bring Karen Luther to justice. And that means no cooling off breaks, not for a crime fighter.
Oh, but Superwoman, I insist you cool off. This is only the beginning, Superwoman. When you snap out of it and come to the surface, you're going to be in for the fight of your useless life.
Welcome back to the stadium. Nolan Ryan is on the mound for the White Sox. He's 5-1 heading into today's game.
with an ERA of 5.32. He's been in 7 starts. This is his 8th so far this season. Surrendered 37 hits, has 50 strikeouts under his belt, and only has 14 walks he has surrendered. And Josh Harrison for the Pirates. So all set to go here at the old stadium. Nolan Ryan is set. And the first pitch of the night is grounded foul, strike 1, and we are underway. Final game of this 2-game mini-series. The White Sox just absolutely bombarded the Pirates yesterday in the first game of this 2-game mini-series. The first of 2 games to bring you here on Channel 9. After this game, we'll bring you the Expos at the Padres. Oh, 0-2. The pitch by Nolan. Deep to left field. Nobody will catch it. It is long gone. A leadoff home run for Josh Harrison. And the Buccos have a 1-0 lead. Looked like a fastball up and in, and Josh absolutely turned on it and pulled it deep to left field for the first run of the ball game. The Pittsburgh Pirates have a 1-0 lead. That ball was tattooed to left field, folks. Worth another look on replay. 406 feet. That's a man slam right there. And Nolan knew he made a mistake. You saw him mouthing off as soon as the ball left the bat.
Second, shortstop.
The shortstop for Pittsburgh is at the plate right now. We hope to tell you his name and his stats in just a matter of moments. As it's 0-1 on the batter. A chopper foul, and now it's 0-2. So Nolan trying to record a strikeout to begin the first out of the ball game. And he'll get it right on the corner, and Frazier knew it. And that's strike 3 call, and is your first out of the ball game. While we have a moment, let's take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates starting lineup. You got Harrison, Frazier, Marte, Dickerson, Bell, Polanco, Freeze, Rodriguez, and Cervelli. Now, speaking of Marte, here he is coming to the plate right now, batting in the number 3 spot. He's hitting a .274 with no home runs and 11 runs batted in, and a tally of 8 stolen bases. 1-out delivery is a chopper to the right side. The second baseman, ALOMAR, gets the ball and gets his man for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 7, Corey Dickerson.
Bring up Corey Dickerson, hitting a .285 with 9 home runs and 24 runs batted in. He had himself quite a night last night for the Buccos of Pittsburgh. 1-0 Pittsburgh on the Harrison leadoff home run. Line drive right to Thomas, side retire, but not before Josh Harrison begins the ball game with a bang. A leadoff home run. Mill the first, Pirates 1, White Sox coming to bat. Trevor Williams will be on the mound for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's 3-1. This is his 8th start. He's been in 7. His ERA at 3.60. 45 innings he's pitched. 49 hits he's surrendered. His walks at 11. And he leads with 29 strikeouts. And here's the man of last night making his return to the White Sox, Harold Baines, who had a 4-home run night. His average had a shooting 800. He's in the leadoff spot once again for this club. And he chops it foul for strike 1. Sean Rodriguez manning the infield. 1-0 Pittsburgh on the Harrison home run. Williams is set. And the 0-1. A little chopper up the middle, past the second baseman, into right center, and Baines is on with a leadoff single. Good piece hitting by the longtime White Sox. Let's take a look at it on replay. Nothing but contact right there by Harold. And now bring up Wade Boggs. Boggs hitting at .350 with 16 home runs and 49 runs batted in. His on-base percentage at a whopping .404. There you see Dave Winfield lurking on deck. Tying run at first base. The infield is in, the outfield is normal. Williams is set of the belt. And the first pitch to Wade, a chopper to second. This could be two. There's one, and there is two. Double play, and there are two outs, and the bases are once again empty.
Left fielder, Dave Winfield.
I'll bring up Dave Winfield. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Sox. You got Baines, Boggs, Winfield, Jackson, Thomas, Piazza, Yount, Alomar, and Rice. Here's Dave Winfield hitting at .349 with 6 homers and 16 runs batted in. His on-base percentage at .396. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Williams with 2 outs under his belt. And the pitch to Dave is hit high in the air to shallow right field. The right fielder is right there. He makes the catch, side retired. 1 hit because of the double play. No men are left on base. At the end of 1, Pittsburgh. Josh Bell, the DH here tonight, hitting at .303 with 5 homers and 16 runs batted in. He'll lead off here in the top of the second with his club up 1-0. Josh hit a home run for Pittsburgh last night. And now he's all set and ready to go. First pitch by Nolan, pulled the rough side and had a play foul, strike 1. The stretch by Nolan, and the 0-1. Little chopper to the shortstop and pass Yount into left center field. Yount should have got to that ball, but got way too slow to get it. It's a hit for Bell, and there's a man at first to begin the second inning for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And here is Gregory Polanco. That's 6 games. He's 5 for 24 overall, .282 average with 4 home runs and a couple of runs batted in. If you just joined us, Josh Harrison has the Buccos on the board after the leadoff home run in the first inning. Polanco pulls it to left, foul ball, strike 1. Another flicker to left for foul again, and once again Nolan ahead of a batter, 0-2. The pitch to Polanco, struck him out swinging. Second K of the day for Nolan, and there's your first out of the second. And while we have a moment, let's take a look at the White Sox defense. You got Rice, Winfield, and Baines in the outfield. In the infield, Alomar, Thomas, Yount, and Boggs. And catching the balls and strike, Mike Piazza. Reggie Jackson is the designated hitter here tonight for the White Sox. Here's David Freese, third baseman, hitting at .300 with 6 home runs and 22 runs batted in. And the 1-out delivery by Nolan is there for a strike. Nipped that corner. And it's 0-1. Let's take a look at this on replay. You be the judge. The 0-1. Flick foul, strike number 2. So again, Nolan ahead of a batter, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to center. Pretty well hit. That ball's carrying a long way for Rice, and he cannot get to it. He misplayed that ball, and it's going to cost him. That's an E8. He overran the ball. It bounces over the fence. A lucky break for the Sox. A bad break for Pittsburgh. They're not able to score. What was Rice thinking there? I have no clue. But that's an error. Now it's second and third, 1 out. And there's a strike to Sean Rodriguez. 1-0 Pittsburgh, looking for some more here for 1 out. Flick foul again, 0-2, and once again, Nolan ahead of a batter. 0-2 underway. He struck him out. There's your third K of the night for Nolan, a big one. And now there are 2 outs with still 2 men in scoring position.
Francisco Cervelli.
So Francisco Cervelli will now be the batter. Trying to drive in at least 1 or 2 runs here. And a flicker to center field. Can a corn for Rice, you would hope. It is, side retired. 2 hits, 2 men are left stranded. Middle of the second. It remains Pittsburgh 1 and New York 0.
Reggie Jackson, the potential tying run, is at the plate. 447 average, 26 home runs, and a ton of runs batted in. 1-0 Pittsburgh here in the bottom of the second inning. And a good crowd on hand here at the old Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, New York. Williams back to work. And the pitch to Reggie. Went too far, strike one. Nothing in one. The pitch on the way. Hammered in the air to right center field. That ball is carrying a long way. It is gone. So long, farewell, tie game. Reggie Jackson with home run number 27 of the season has tied the game at 1-1. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Reggie Jackson, this ball's for you. He absolutely hammered that baseball for home run number 27. And that's the reason why the White Sox put him in the cleanup spot to do damage. And that's exactly what he just did. And now here's Frank Thomas in a 1-1 game. On the ground to short. There's your first out of the second. Boy, when it left the bat, you knew that ball was going to carry a long way, and it did. Into the bleacher creatures in right center. The Pirates' defense looks like this. In the outfield, you have Dickerson, Martin, Polanco. The infield, Harrison, Rodriguez, Frazier, and Freeze. And catching the balls and strikes, Francisco Cervelli. Here's Mike Piazza hitting at .397 with 12 homers and 32 runs batted in. His on-base percentage at a whopping .432. 1-1 tie. Josh Harrison's leadoff home run in the first. And a moment ago, a leadoff home run by Reggie Jackson here in the second. One out, bases empty, 1-1 tie. Williams set at the belt. The stretch and the pitch, a high pop-up into left center. The center fielder is right there. That's Marte with the catch, I believe. And it's out number 2. Here's Robin Yount. Hitting at .329 with 6 home runs and 14 runs batted in. Two-out delivery. Hammered in the air. Deep to left center field. Back is Marte at the trap. At the wall. It's gone. So long, farewell. Robin Yount with a solo shot over the left center field wall. And the White Sox take a 2-1 lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Robin Yount, this ball's for you. A solid hit all around for Robin. He got all of it. The question was it going to have enough to carry? It did. 427 feet over the left center field fence. And the Sox have a 2-1 lead. And now here is Roberto Alomar, switch hitter batting on the left side. He chops it on the ground to second. Side retired, but not before the Sox hit 2 home runs. Reggie and Robin put the Sox ahead 2-1 at the end of 2. Josh Harrison, the batter, 1-for-1, led off the ball game with a home run in the first inning. Since then, the Sox have hit 2 home runs and have a 2-1 lead. That's hammered off of Nolan, off the middle for a base hit. And Harrison is off for the second time tonight. He has himself a leadoff single. He entered play with 38 hits, now he has 40. Here's Adam Frazier, who struck out back in the first. The infield is in, the outfield is normal. There's a strike, 0-1. Nolan doesn't look like himself tonight. He's, doesn't look like his dominant Nolan self. The 0-1 on the way. Right to first. Can Thomas turn to 2? The answer is no. They get the out at second, no doubt about that. but no way to get the out at first. It'll be a fielder's choice to get the lead runner at second base. Looked like he bobbled it a little bit. They got the out anyway at second, but they don't get the out at first. Marte, the batter, takes the strike, 0-1. The infield is in, the outfield's normal. Marte grounded out his last time up. 2-1 Sox lead in the final game of this two-game series. He hammers it to left field. It's going to be Winfield that comes up and makes the catch. Is it Winfield? Could be. Yep, it's Winfield who makes the catch. So 2 outs, man still at first. He's potential tying run. And Corey Dickerson now the batter. Hammers it past from Thomas into right field. They may have a play at second. The runner out to hold up, but he's safe at second. So the go-ahead run is at first. The tying run is at second. First and second, 2 outs for Pittsburgh. And they're threatening for the second inning in a row. So here in the third, Josh Bell the batter. The pitch on the way, fouled away, strike 1. Josh Bell 1 for 1 with a single. He's the DH here tonight. The 0-1 on the way. Flick, foul again, look out. And now he's behind 0-2. Nolan a strike away from getting out of another jam for the second inning in a row. The 0-2 delivery, hammered base hit to right. They may have a play at home. No, they won't. Everybody's going to stay right where they are, and the bases are loaded full of the Pirates.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
And now it's up to Gregory Polanco to cash in the chips for Pittsburgh. Hammers it high in the air to right. Carrying toward the corner, toward the pole. That ball is gone. A grand slam for Gregory Polanco. And the Pittsburgh Pirates take a 5-2 lead. And stunning this Yankee Stadium crowd. Holy cow. That ball looked like it was going to hook foul, but it just kept on carrying. And in the end, it landed in the seats in fair territory for a long, towering grand slam to put Pittsburgh on top 5-2. Holy cow. I'm on the air, man. I know already.
How about it? Third baseman, David Freese.
David Freese now the batter. 5-2 Pittsburgh leads on the Polanco grand slam. This crowd is absolutely dead now. Home run took the wind out of this building, didn't it? There's another strike, 0-2. Well, Nolan, I told you, doesn't look like himself. There's no question about it. The 0-2. And a fly ball deep to left field. That's carrying a long way. And the outfielders are going to turn and watch. So long, farewell. Back to back go the Buccos. David Freese with a solo home run to left field. And Pittsburgh now has a 6-2 lead. Nolan Ryan just does not have it tonight. Has surrendered 3 home runs. The second one that was hit a moment ago, the biggest one, a grand slam. But just now, David Freese joins the home run party. The 3rd home run of the game, the 2nd of this inning. And the Pittsburgh Pirates lead now by 4. And now you have to wonder, how long will Nolan Ryan stay in the game?
First baseman number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Sean Rodriguez now the batter, fouls it away, strike 1. Rodriguez 0 for 1 here tonight. Struck out his last time up, and now is back in the second inning. The 0-1 on the way. High drive left field. Will it be 3 in a row? You bet. A long home run for Sean Rodriguez. so long, farewell. And Nolan Ryan is absolutely getting tattooed here in the third inning. It's now 7-2 Pittsburgh. My, oh my. Nolan Ryan, not the Nolan Ryan of old here tonight. The fourth home run of this game, and the third in this inning, and the third in a row, and there was no doubt about that one. Holy cow. So 2 outs and a tons of runs are in now for Pittsburgh, as Cervelli now takes a strike, as the Sox just cannot get that elusive third out. The 0-1 on the way. That's hammered to dead center. Rice going back, way back. He overruns the ball again, and it goes right in front of him. And Cervelli is thinking about 3. Everything going wrong for the Sox here in the third. The second time in this game, Jim Rice has overran a fly ball. Wow. It's 7-2, and the Pittsburgh Pirates are threatening to score another one. And this line of Thomas side retired, but the damage has been done in a huge way. At the middle of the third, it's Pittsburgh 7, White Sox 2. Oh, Jim Rice, the batter, hitting a .333, 16 home runs, and 31 runs batted in. You might as well add 2 errors to it, well, almost 2 errors. I think the set fly ball he missed again, it should be an error, but they're calling it a triple. But it's been a rough night for Rice in the outfield. The question is, can he do well at the plate? We shall see. 7-2 Pittsburgh here in the bottom of the third, and that's not a good way to start. Rice is just 2 home runs shy of home run number 400 of his career. He comes into the ninth game with .398. He's behind 0-1 against Williams. Fouls it back to the fans in right. 0-2 on Jim. The pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. The upcoming schedule, we're going to have the next 3 games here on Channel 9, part of Baseball Night in America. The White Sox at the Cubs, Wrigley Field. All 3 games right here on WON Channel 9 YouTube. You don't want to miss it. Looking forward to bringing you those games. Harold Baines, who led up the ball game with a single, is at the plate now. 7-2 Bucks. Can you believe that, folks? A home run ball for Pittsburgh. There's a drive to right field. Fair ball, it's gone. It is gone. So long, farewell. Home run number 5 of the year for Harold Baines. And the White Sox get 1 run back. They're now down 7-3. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets home run. Hey, Harold Baines is but for you. That is his 5th home run. Not only of the season, but against the Pirates. Let's see where this ball landed. This ball was tattooed to right field. Where did it land? It landed in the upper deck. We wish we could have shown it to you, but again, the game is interested in seeing the home run traps instead of the ball landing. Here's Wade Boggs. High fastball, swing and a miss. Boggs 0 for 1 tonight, grounded out back in the first. 7-3 Pittsburgh. The Sox have gotten 1 run back thanks to Baines' home run. Did he go? He did, and he knows he made a mistake. 0-2 now on Wade. Williams is set. The 0-2 to Wade, hammered the other way. Left field, carrying a long way. Outfielder is there, and there's your second out of the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Dave.
They'll bring up Dave Winfield. Dave, 0 for 1 with a fly out back in the first. 7-3 Pittsburgh leads. Williams at the bell here. With a 2-out delivery to Winfield. Hammered on the ground to third. Third baseman comes up, throws, side retired. Yes! Rodriguez able to keep his foot on the bag. But the Sox get one run back off the bat of Harold Baines. So the third is the batter. And Nolan Ryan is still on the mound. Surprising, isn't it? Hammer to left field. That's turning the wrong way, but Winfield is there. And there's your first out of the fourth.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Bring up Starling Marte. Marte 0 for 2 tonight. Flew out and grounded out. Hammer to left center. Can of corn you would hope for Rice. He's under this one. Makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 down here in the fourth. 7-3 Pittsburgh. You're watching New York White Sox baseball on WON Channel 9. Yours truly, Jonathan Rios. Give you the play-by-play commentary powered by MLB The Show 18 via PlayStation 4 in full and crisp high definition. Dickerson pops it up. Piazza's there, and we could say for the first time today, Nolan Ryan and the Sox have a 1-2-3 inning. Middle of the fourth is Reggie Jackson hit a solo home run in the second to put the Sox on the board and tie it. His 27th of the year. And here he is leading off here in the fourth against Williams. The other way to left center, that's going to be extra bases for Reggie Jackson. He's on his way to second. He's got himself a leadoff double to begin the fourth inning. And the Sox to begin the fourth inning have a man in scoring position. We got Frank Thomas here. Thomas grounded out back in the second. The infield, well, the infield is in, but Reggie's at second base. Williams at the on the mound, keeping an eye on the second base runner. That's Reggie. On the ground, base hit to left center. Let's see if they'll score Reggie. They will. Reggie will easily score. It's 7-4 Pittsburgh. RBI single for the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas. And it's 7-4. And Mike Piazza will be the batter. And good piece of base running by Reggie Jackson. He did not hesitate to score. Here's Piazza. Hit high in the air the other way. Right field. Back is the outfield at the wall. It's gone. Solo foul. One-run ball game. Mike Piazza delivers an opposite field slice. Two-run shot. And it's 7-6 Pittsburgh. And once again, fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Mike Piazza, this buzz for you. A two-run delivery. Two-run Piazza delivery. And it's a one-run game, and here's Robin out with still nobody out here in the fourth. He lines it right to short for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto.
Roberto ALOMAR will now be the batter, batting on the left side. Good solid hit, but right to the shortstop Frazier. So now here's ALOMAR here. Potential tying run at the plate with 1 out. Couple of runs in, and now nobody on base. A chopper to second. Quickly 2 down. So what was a 7-3 ball game has now turned into a 7-6 ball game, thanks to the relentless Sox offense. Here's Jim Rice. 2 outs, nobody on, a couple of runs in. The 2-out delivery to Rice is hammered on the ground, base hit to right center. And the tying run is covered to the plate.
The right fielder, number 3, Harold Baines.
And I'll bring up the man of the hour, Howard Baines, who has a total of 5 home runs against Pittsburgh pitching. Batting on the left side. One swing to put the Sox on top, and he's the guy to possibly do it. 2-out delivery. It's high, ball 1. One and 0 is the count. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. 7-6, Pittsburgh leads. The tying run for the Sox is at first. The go-ahead run is at the plate with a 1-1 count and 2 outs. Harold Baines with 5 home runs against the Pittsburgh pitching. The 1-1. High fly ball, deep left field. Back is the outfielder, going back to the track, to the wall. He's done it again. So long, farewell. Harold Baines with a 2-run homer. His second of the night, his 6th of the season, his 6th off of Pittsburgh pitching, and the White Sox take an 8-7 lead. Holy cow! Welcome home. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run? Hey, Harold Baines is buzzed for you. What a series for Harold Baines in his return to the White Sox. And Clint Hurdle has seen enough. He's bringing out the bullpen, and his call to bullpen is brought to you by New Jersey Bell. We'll step aside.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh.
Kyle Crick will come in to pitch for Pittsburgh. This is his 13th game. He's pitched it. This is his 14th game. He's pitched in 13 so far this year. His record is 1-0. His ERA 5.47. So Williams is out the game, and Wade Boggs is the batter. 2 outs, a 1-run lead for the White Sox. What a comeback! And it saves Nolan Ryan's hide. High fly ball, left right center field, and that's going to be extra bases for Wade. He's on with a 2-out double. His 12th double of the year. And I'll bring up Dave Winfield. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. Man's at second. 2 outs, a couple of runs in. Sox have a 1-run lead. The pitch by Crick. The other way, left right field. Diving catch by the right fielder. Holy cow, Polanco. With an absolute goal star play. Under 4. 8-7 White Sox lead. Josh Bell leads off the 5th inning. What a catch by Gregory Polanco to Rob Winfield, or what could have been a base hit to right. Nolan was nursing a 1-run lead to begin the 5th inning. Strike, 0-1. The 0-1 underway. Strike, 0-2.
0-2.
Nothing and 2 on Josh Bell with a home run yesterday for Pittsburgh, and fouls it away 0-2. Delivery. Popped them up. In foul territory for Piazza. He's there. 1 down. Well, tonight after this game, we'll bring you the Expos taking on the San Diego Padres, the final game of this 3-game series for the Expos. We'll have it here immediately following Sox baseball right here on WON 9. Well, Gregory Polanco's had himself quite a night, a grand slam, and then a robbing base hit diving catch a moment ago. But his club is back down by 1. Hammered on the ground is short. Yell with the long throw, got him. 2 out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, third baseman, David Freeze.
Now bring up David Freeze. David Freeze 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the 3rd inning. Fouls it away, strike 1. Oh, 1 underway. On the ground, the 3rd foul. Foul ball. It's 0-2 again. The pitch on the way. Line past the shortstop in the left. And Freeze is on with a hit. The tying run is on base again for Pittsburgh.
Now batting, for first baseman, Sean
I'll bring up
Rodriguez.
Sean Rodriguez with a bomb into the lower seats and left. One for 2 with a home run back in the 3rd. 8-7 White Sox lead. Big out to get for Nolan, especially if he wants to be qualified for the win. Hammered foul, strike 1. The 0-1 on the ground to 3rd. Boggs with the throw to first in time. Side retired. We're halfway through in the Bronx. Sox 8, Pittsburgh 7. We're now going to pause for station identification.
You're the one behind all of the crime in Chicago, not me. I'm not your ordinary superheroine. You can't just... You can't...
This is WON Brooklyn.
I'm actually here concerning the death of Mark Luther. I've been traveling the country the last few weeks and looking to find people who seem to know some information about that.
Oh, what does that have to do with me?
It has a lot to do with you because you know him.
I don't know what you mean. I didn't know any Mark Luther.
That's BS, lady. Or should I call you Superwoman?
How dare you? I never worked with any Luther and I'm not Superwoman.
Sure you are. Remember the good times where you worked with him to destroy the whole town of Scarborough and all those innocent people?
Get the hell out of my house.
Oh, did I strike a nerve?
Get the hell out, Detective Mara! Oh my God. She's not a police detective. She's Mark Luther's daughter.
Indeed, I am Mark Luther's daughter. But you can call me the Avenging Bitch! You're about to have the ride of your life. Bye-bye, Superwoman.
Well, Reggie Jackson's had himself quite a night. 2 for 2 as we begin the bottom of the fifth. Yours truly, John Rios. Welcome you back to Sox 18 baseball here on WON 9. Quick back to work and delivers a swing and a miss strike. Sox up only by 1. On pitch. Down low, 1 ball and 1 strike to Reggie. In the bullpen, Bo Schultz and A.J. Sugel. Just in case this current pitcher, David Crick, gets into trouble. The 1-1. Strike, 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One-two delivery. Hammer to left field, but right here is the left fielder to make the catch. Well, Trevor Williams did not have the right stuff. He had a huge lead, but blew it. And he's on the hook for the loss unless Pittsburgh could tie the game. It's a 1-run lead for the White Sox right now. And Frank Thomas, who brought in the RBI, that helped the Sox get closer, is at the plate. High pop up in the shallow right center. Gregory Polanco is right there under this one, makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for the White Sox, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Well, Mike Piazza now the batter, 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer to put the Sox within reach. Right now they're up by 1 thanks to Harold Baines. Piazza lines it right to third. Side retired. No hits, no runs. We played 5 at the stadium. It's the Sox 8 and Pittsburgh 7. 6th inning and Francisco Cervelli is at the plate. 8-7 Sox lead. Here's a drive. Deep to left, forget it. We got ourselves a tie ball game. So long, farewell, way back there. Into the lower seats and left. Francisco Cervelli ties the game at 8 on the first pitch he sees. Holy cow, what a shot. Cervelli did not waste any time on that one. Ain't no doubt for Francisco. That ball landed way out there in the seats.
The batter, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison, who started the home run barrage, fouls it back. It's an all-new ball game, 8-8 tie. And Nolan Ryan still on the mound, and there is action in the Sox bullpen, but they just got in action. So unfortunate, opportune time there for the bullpen to not be ready. Fly ball to right. And the right fielder's there for out number 1.
Now batting, Georgia, Kevin Frazier.
Here's Adam Frazier. A tie here in the 6th inning. And the pitch for 1 out. Fly ball but foul. Strike 1. The 0-1 on the way. Fly ball in the center field. You hope it's the can of corn for Jim Rice. He's missed 2 of them here tonight. He won't miss this one. 2 outs here in the 6th.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte, now the batter, 0 for 3 with a fly out back in the 4th inning. The 2-out delivery, a chopper to second. Alomar with the throw, and Thomas with the scoop and the putout. Side retired, but Francisco Cervelli hits a bomb deep into the 9th and left. In the middle of the 6th, it's an 8-8 ball game. Robin Yount, the batter, 1 for 2 with a solo home run. Back in the 2nd. Tie game 8-8. First pitch to Yount. High fly ball, well hit in the right center. Carrying a long way. Polanco going back to the wall, and he makes the catch right on the warning track. Holy cow, what a run by Polanco. There's one down. And now here's Roberto Alomar. 1 for 2 here tonight. It's had a tough night at the plate. One-out delivery. Hammered on the ground is short. And quickly 2 down. And now bring up Jim Rice, who we told you is too shy of career home run number 400. He comes into this at-bat sitting at 398. Hot shot to second, side retired. 1, 2, 3 go to Sox at the end of 6. It remains a tie game at 8. Lee Smith will come in to pitch for the White Sox. He has ERA of 4.32. 7 games under his belt. This is 8. His record is 1-0. So Nolan Ryan will not get the win. He will get the no decision. And on the first pitch is chopped to second. Roberto with the twist and the turn and the throw for out number 1. To begin the 7th inning. Now bring up Josh Bell. 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a run. It's now a bullpen game for both squads. On the ground, pass Boggs in the left field. And Bell is on with a 1-out hit. The go-ahead run is on base for Pittsburgh. Here's Polanco with the big grand slam earlier. He pops it up in the shallow right. And Baines makes the catch for the 2nd out of the 7th inning. He's looking to bat in the bottom of the 7th. So keep an eye on that. He has 2 home runs in this game. Here's David Freese. Swings and misses strike 1. Way on in front on that one. Ball wasn't even close. The 0-1 to David. Swing and a miss again, 0-2. And this crowd of 50+ thousand at the stadium on their feet behind Lee Smith. The 0-2. Fly ball down the right side and foul. We'll do it again. The 0-2 again. Line drive, base hit in the right. Runners will be right where they are. First and second, 2 outs. The danger is not over yet. It is now Sean Rodriguez's turn, and he's homered one to deep left earlier today. Pressure cooker time for Lee Smith and the Sox bullpen. 2-out pitch. Fouled away, strike 1. Rodriguez 1 for 3, that big one, a solo home run in the 3rd inning. The 0-1 delivery. A shallow pop fly to right center. Roberto Alomar under this one, makes the catch, side retired. and Lee Smith pitches out of a jam. It's time to stretch in the Bronx. We remain tied at 8. Well, Harold Baines has had himself quite a night. His second home run of the game against Pittsburgh was his 6th of the year, and his 6th against Pittsburgh pitching. He's already hit 4 home runs in 1 game. He has 2 tonight. He stands in to lead off here in the 7th inning. And hammers it high to center, but it'll stay in the yard. He knew he missed it. And caught by Marte for the first out of the 7th.
Third baseman, Wade
We
Boggs.
got Wade Boggs here. One out, 8-8 tie here in the 7th. One out delivery, went too far, strike 1. On 1 pitch, hammer to left, base hit away. He's on with a solid single to left with 1 out. And the go-ahead run is on base for the Sox. Coming up, Dave Winfield. Man's that first 1 out. The pitch on the way to Winfield, swing and a miss, strike 1. Winfield 0 for 3 here tonight. Lined out his last time up. 0-1 pitch, hammered on the ground, double play ball. There's 1 and 2. Side retired. At the end of 7, this game remains tied at 8. We're now going to pause for station identification. Start it again, please.
This is WON Brooklyn.
Carlton Fisk calls all my pitches. Even this one for these washable, durable White Sox placemats from your hometown Pizza Hut restaurants. Oh, yeah. Just order any Pizza Hut pizza and get a set of 2 White Sox placemats for just 89 cents. There are 4 White Sox placemats in all, and they're available only at your hometown Pizza Hut restaurants. Hey, what's that? Fork ball. Fork ball? I don't even have a fork ball. Where'd you learn to catch?
Welcome, everybody, to the light beer battle of the big guys. And there they are, 2 teams locked in mortal combat to decide the eternal argument over light beer from Miller. On one side, the big guys who think the best thing about light is it tastes great. Yeah, it tastes great. Tastes great. On the other side, the big guys who think the best thing about light is it has a third less calories than their regular beer. It's less filling. Less filling. Less filling.
I feel strongly both ways.
I tell you, this is really no respect. Blue is the violet and red is the rose. You don't pull them or break your nose.
The tension here is almost unbearable.
Oh, you got it.
They can't go on much longer. Something big has got to happen soon. Holy cow, look at that.
Hi, Mickey.
Hi, dolls.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
I still don't know why they asked me to do this commercial.
Working WON Sports Crew in cooperation with San Diego Studios. Yours truly, Jonathan Rios. Glad you could join us for White Sox New York Baseball 2018 here on WON 9, powered by MLB The Show 18 via PlayStation 4. Cervelli lines it deep down the left field line, but foul.
No, that's a foul ball.
Strike 1. The 0-1, a little chopper. Could be tough for Alomar. He flips it to Thomas for out number 1. Line score almost generally even. For Pittsburgh is 8-13-0. For New York, it's 8-11-1. Josh Harrison leads off. Now with 1 out. 2 for 4 here tonight. Swings and misses, strike one.
0-1.
What a ball game. Both pitchers just did not have it. The offense has taken over. And now the bullpen trading Ks and outs. Line foul, 0-2. Possibly Smith's final inning, as Goose Gossage is in the bullpen as we speak. He seems to be all set and ready to go. There's a ground ball to Alomar again at second. And quickly, 2 outs here in the 8th.
The batter, shortstop,
So that'll bring up Adam Frazier. 0 for 4 here tonight. Flew out back in the 6th. You keep forgetting to put the damn pump down, you knucklehead. You keep putting it up in the toilet. You keep forgetting to put the pump down. I didn't do it. 0-1 is the count. The pitch. Fly ball deep to right center. Rice got to run for his life here. He's right there. Side retired. We march on to the bottom of the 8th. Still tied at 8. Well, AJ.
Pittsburgh, number 31.
Schoolgill. AJ Schoolgill will be coming in the pitch for Pittsburgh, and this is a big man. I don't think he wants to face, but he's going to have to. Reggie Jackson. 2 for 3 tonight with a base hit and a home run. 8-8 is the score. And the pitch by AJ went too far for strike 1. Expos Baseball coming up next here on Channel 9 from San Diego. Expos versus the Padres of San Diego. Good game. Looking forward to bringing it to you. The 0-1 to Jackson. He went for the upper deck on that swing and missed empty. 0-2. AJ ahead of Jackson here. 0-2 pitch. Struck him out swinging. Eat the cup here, man. Want something to drink. Yeah.
First baseman, number 35.
Well, Reggie just got fooled and it's at bat pretty badly twice. And Frank Thomas now the batter. 1 out and nobody on here in the 8th. In a tie game. Hit hard on the ground at second. Second baseman comes up with it, makes the catch, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher,
Mike Piazza, homer earlier today, is at the plate. A 2-run shot back in the 4th, his lone hit of the game. The 2-out pitch by AJ on the way. Chopper up the middle, base hit. And the go-ahead run is at the run now at first base for the Sox. Robin Yount now the batter. He homered earlier today. Go-ahead run at first now. The infield is in, the outfield is normal. 2-out delivery by Yount. Line drive to left field, but it's going to be caught. Side retired. 1 hit, a man is stranded. We march on to the 9th. Still tied at 8. Goose Gossage will be coming in the pitch now for the White Sox as Lee Smith did his job. And Goose's job is just to keep this game tied and give the Sox a chance to walk it off. Starling Marte leads off the 9th inning with a strike. 0-1. Boy, how about this game? These two teams have not scored in quite a while. Remain tied for quite a long time. There's a foul ball, strike number 2. There's a fly ball to left field. That could be problems. Winfield and Rice both going back. It is off the top of the wall and bounces right in front of him. And Marte's on his way to third. He's got himself a leadoff triple to begin the 9th inning, and the go-ahead run for Pittsburgh is just 90 feet away. He just missed a home run by a foot or two. So now Pittsburgh with a chance to cash in and bring in the go-ahead run here in the 9th, and that's what they'll do with a base hit down the left field line. Marte will easily score, and the runner will move to second. An RBI double puts the Pittsburgh Pirates on top, 9-8. Thanks to Dickerson's double here in the 9th. So Goose Gossage just does not do the job again. And here's Josh Bell. Fouled away, strike one. Bell is 3 for 4 here tonight. The 0-1 on the way, popped them up behind the plate. Piazza. Right there, makes the catch for out number 1. Gregory Polanco now the batter. Polanco has had himself a night to remember. A diving catch and, of course, a big grand slam, which changed the game, but, of course, things have changed since then, and once again, here in the 9th, Pittsburgh regains the lead. Now a chance to extend it with a man at second. Strike taken. Hammered foul 0-2. The 0-2 on the way. Hammered to right field. Caught by the right fielder. Runner will stay right where he is. You don't want to mess with Baines on. 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman,
David Freese the batter, 3 for 4 here tonight. Can Gossage get him out? There's a strike. It's a 1-run deficit for the White Sox. They're down 9-8 in the final game of this mini 2-game series. The 0-1, fouled away 0-2. 0-2 delivery, hammered foul again. 0-2 delivery, fly ball to right. Baines is there, and this inning's over. But Pittsburgh takes the lead on a double by Dickerson. It's the last chance for the Sox. They're down 9-8. Heading into the bottom of the 9th. Well, Felipe Rivera will try to close it out. He has 12 saves under his belt. He's a perfect 12 for 12. This is his 13th game. And his job is to get this Sox lethal lineup out. Roberto Alomar, who's had a tough night tonight, will lead off. Batting on the right side, he's 0 for 3 tonight. He hammers into the gap in right center field. What a start for Roberto. He's got himself a stand-up double to begin the 9th inning. And just like that, the Sox have the tying run in scoring position. And now bring up Jim Rice. He's the go-ahead one, the winning one for the White Sox. 9th inning, last licks for New York. The pitch by Marrero. Hit hard to right, but right at the second baseman for out number 1. And Pittsburgh is 2 outs away from escaping. And now bring up Harold Baines, who's had himself a series to remember. He's 3 for 4 with 2 home runs and a base hit. Tying run at second base. The winning run at the plate. Rivero set at the belt here. The 1-out delivery is a ball, 1-0. Baines steps out and takes a couple of practice swings on the side. Some strategy to try to slow this game down for Rivero and Pittsburgh. Harold Baines has had the Pittsburgh Pirates number with 6 home runs. 1-0 is the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. One delivery is a high pop-up into left field, carrying towards the corner. It'll be caught, and the Sox are down to their final out. And now it's in the hands of Wade Boggs to try to tie the game with a gapper or win it with a home run. He's 2 for 4 today with a single and a double. Well, 2-out delivery to Boggs. High fly ball, deep left field. Back is the outfielder. Then a drop to the wall. It's gone! It's gone! The ball went off top of the wall and bounced out of here. The Sox have won it in dramatic fashion. 10-9. Holy cow! It's the game of the year, and what a way to end it! The ball bounced on top of the wall and bounced into the seats. You cannot script that. Hollywood wouldn't even accept it. A 2-run line drive walk-off homer for Wade Boggs in one of the most dramatic ways you've ever seen. Holy cow, what a way to end it. The Sox sweep Pittsburgh in one of the most dramatic ways you have seen. Unbelievable. Your player of the game, obviously, the player of the series, Harold Baines, who just owned Pittsburgh throughout the series, just did. As you take a look at the player of the game,
This is WON Brooklyn.